Hello, Marlon.
Hey, Steve, I'm sorry, man. My phone didn't ring. I have my phone with me on the car.
Oh, hey, that's no problem. I'm just glad we could talk today.
I apologize about that, man. I was waiting for you.
No, it's all good. No problems at all. Hey, thanks for taking the time today. I really appreciate it. And how's training camp going for you right now?
Man, very good, man. Training camp being awesome. Actually, now I'm at the Mark Henry's house. We're going to start a boxing session. And I'm very happy with my performance on a training camp, and I can't wait to put on a show, man. I can't wait to go out there in Canada and defend my title.
Yeah, and this is a fight that should have happened last September, but Josh Hill had to pull out with injuries. So what are your thoughts on now finally getting to face him after all this time?
Yeah, man, I'm nothing personal against Josh, you know. For me, it's just another opponent, and I'm looking forward to go out there and keep proving I'm one of the best 135 in the world. That's it.
Yeah, you certainly have that ranking. You're in the top 10 according to SureDog, and you're the champion. So you've got that status right now, and there's going to be a lot of people. Even if you get past Josh Hill, there will be more people looking to take it.
Yeah, man. See, the champion, it's good, you know. And man, for me, I'm so happy. And man, it's just another opportunity, like I said, to prove to everybody I'm the best out there, you know.
Well, speaking of being happy, I know you had a very important life event a few months ago. Your son Rafael was born. So how's fatherhood treating you? How's that going?
Yeah, man, it's a little tough, you know. Being able to train, take care of the baby, help my wife. Man, I appreciate it, man. All the help she's giving me now, and my wife is helping me a lot. But I'm trying to be there, you know. I want to be a real father. I want to be there. I want to change the diaper. I'm doing everything, you know. And I don't think it's gonna make any difference on the fight. I'm resting well. I'm training, having my best training camp in my whole life, and I can't wait to fight and have the opportunity to dedicate this fight to my son.
Well, I'm sure it doesn't affect your preparation because it sounds like you've got that all together, but it may add a little extra motivation knowing that you've got a newborn son to take care of.
Yeah, man, and you're totally right, man. Now it's not only for me, man. It used to be for my parents. I had the opportunity to help them a little bit. Now, man, it's about my son, you know. I want to give him things that I never had in my whole life, and man, this is all about, man. I'm going out there to fight for me and for my family, especially my son.
Excellent. Well, how do you rate your World Series of Fighting experience in general? You've been there for quite a long time now, and you're undefeated so far in the promotion.
Yeah, I never fought for the UFC, so for me, the World Series of Fighting, man, it's awesome, you know. People always say about the UFC, but what I have in the World Series of Fighting, I never seen my whole life, and for me, it's the best show in the world, you know. That this is all about. I'm there. They're doing everything for me. I'm representing. I'm training hard. I'm putting a show. So, man, I just can't tell you I'm so happy. And World Series of Fighting is the best show out there.
Yeah, and it's a very unique relationship that World Series of Fighting has because not a lot of promotions can say their president is also a fighter himself.
Yeah, man, Ray Sefo. I'm actually a big fan of Ray Sefo, man. That's a crazy guy, bro. He's been hitting a lot on the head and training and a kickboxing match, and I love his fighting style, bro. He likes to bang with the guys. I'm a really big fan of his style, and for me it's a pleasure to be working with Ray.
Well, you've got a quite exciting style yourself. You seem to have no shortage of ways to win a fight. You submitted Cody Ballinger by rear naked choke, but you've also got a couple of knockouts in World Series fighting, so it seems like you can take the fight anywhere and get a win.
Yeah, man, we've been working every day. Mark Henry and Ricardo Almeida, man, they're best coaches in the world, and together with Frankie Edgar, man, I'm putting a solid game plan, and I'm ready anywhere, man. I really don't want to say I'm going out there to go on the feet, on the ground, wrestling, man. I'm ready anywhere, man. Wherever the fight goes, I'm ready.
Yeah, well, speaking of Frankie Edgar, since you brought him up, and I know you've done a lot of training with him, he's in a very good position right now in UFC, and it looks like he could be the next person up for the title shot. So how do you think he's doing right now? What do you think of the way things are going for him?
Frank is the new 145-pound champion in the UFC, bro. I think he's the best out there on the 45. He had a tough fight with Aldo, you know. For some guys, he won. And I think it's just a matter of time for him to take the belt, man. I think he matches up very well with Aldo or McGregor. Whatever's the champion, I think Frank is going to take it.
Right. I saw his fight with BJ Penn in Vegas last year, and that alone was the one to convince me, because the way he handled a former world champion, not that he hadn't done it before, but he took it to a whole new level in that fight. It was like BJ Penn had never been dominated in a fight the way I saw Frankie dominate him that night.
Yeah, man. Frankie's a great fighter, man. That's non-stop for him the whole time. He's going. And then whatever goes, the guy's always ready.
You're always ready too, so I gotta give you that respect and props, because I have yet to see a fight of yours where I wasn't impressed. It's an 8-fight win streak right now. Do you feel any additional pressure for that, or do you think the amount of wins in a row doesn't matter? It's just go out there and continue to perform.
Man, I don't feel any pressure, just motivation. I'm motivated, you know. And every time I go out there, I want to go out there and give my best and show everybody what we've been doing every day in the gym, man. It's just one more day.
At the same time, I also wonder, it's been so long since you lost a fight. Do you even remember what that's like to lose anymore? It seems like it doesn't happen to you now.
I do remember, bro. I do remember every defeat, man. I don't want that feel again, man. It's the worst feel that I ever had. And, man, this is why I train so hard every day, because I don't want to feel that again.
What do you think about Canada in general? I believe this is your first fight ever in Canada.
I'm excited, man. I've never been fighting Canada, man. They say it's very cold out there, so let's bring the heater to Canada.
Well, that's true. Too bad you can't bring Rio de Janeiro to Edmonton, right? Then it wouldn't be so cold.
Yeah, man. I can guarantee inside the cage it's gonna be really warm.
And I'm sure that a lot of Brazilian fans will be making the flight out to Edmonton just to see you. I'm sure you get a big contingent that follows you for every fight.
Yeah, man. People are start to watch much more the World Series in Brazil. And, man, Brazilian people love MMA. And so I'm happy with that, and can't wait to fight.
Anytime there's been a Brazilian fighter on the card, and I've been in Vegas for a fight, those crowds are louder for the Brazilian fighter. You know, even though the hometown fighter might be a guy from somewhere in the United States or the West Coast, the Brazilian fighter always gets the louder chants in Vegas.
Yeah, man, it's unbelievable. I had opportunity to go there and see that. That's a lot of Brazilians here, man. Brazilian people like to come here to buy some Nikes, Reeboks.
I guess in closing, let's get some plugs in there as well for anything that you want to shout out. Any sponsors mentions? Go ahead.
I don't want to talk about Josh Hill, man. I want to talk about me. I've been working hard, and man, I can promise you, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna put in a show and be the best Marlon that you guys ever watch. So I just want to thank my team for all the support, and man, I'm feeling like I'm the number one in the world, man. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I can't wait to fight and show everybody. I want to thank you and MMA Mania for the opportunity, and can't wait to talk with you guys again.
Yeah, it would be our pleasure. And I'll just say on a closing note, since you feel that you're uncrowned number one bantamweight in the world, I know that, you know, we've said you've been treated great in World Series fighting, and it's true, but do you ever see a day dawning where you would go to challenge the UFC because they've got the number one overall ranked fighter in the world?
I don't know, man. I think some guys in UFC maybe it's gonna come, man. You know, the World Series is one of the best sports to be fighting in the world. I guess some guys want to fight here, and let's see, maybe they came here and fight me, you know.
That's true. They could just as easily come challenge you as you could them, so anything is possible.
Yeah, man, anything, man. I'm working hard. The World Series of fighting, it's like a baby, you know, just 2 years. UFC being around for 20 years, they're doing great. But, man, we are going, you know, and we can't wait to prove we're one of the best shows in the world.
Well, you'll get that chance on February 12th at the Edmonton Expo Center. So NBC Sports and World Series of Fighting will bring another great show to television and on WSOF.com. So, Marlon, thank you for the time today, and have a great fight in a couple of weeks.
Thank you, Steve. Have a good afternoon, man.
You
Bye.
too. Bye-bye.